There is a direct correlation with the effort put in to the satisfaction, because I was looking at the euros I had in the garage and then what I had up on the wall. I think I've shot $4 on public, and that 60 incher I shot on Kansas on the ground behind the rock was one of the most pumped up I've ever been shooting a deer.
Yeah.
Wasn't a very big deer. It wasn't a very big deer, but
No.
it got me jacked up.
I understand.
It got me
I understand.
completely jacked up.
That one I shot this last year on day 5. I literally, like, obviously I was excited at the time, but I was still discouraged because I missed that one giant the day before. But it's like I literally called everybody in my contact that would answer their phone just because I was like, I finally got it done. Like, see, I'm not an idiot. I actually know what I'm doing. I lied. I didn't know what I was doing. But like, I got so hype, and then all of a sudden, you know, I thought it was a lot bigger than it was too. So like, and I'm not saying that like with any negative connotation either. It's just like that's how amped up I was, where I was like, you know, I just shot something with antlers, so like therefore
that's a buck.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I didn't think twice, but I say I'll say this: like, I like that buck better than probably for sure one that I have hanging in my living room right now. Like and it's fully shoulder mounted.
I've been looking. I got on Amazon the other day, and I was looking for a European like mount holder, and I found this one that you can put in a corner, and it's like basically just a rod that comes out of the ground, and it has like 5 J hooks on it, so you can put 5 European heads on it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and it like sits off the ground probably 3-4 foot. And I was looking at it because I have that buck you found this year in the garage with it's got like the burn marks on it and stuff. And I got upset the other day because it's like interlocked with 3 other deadheads. And I was like, that buck doesn't need to be interlocked with those deadheads. Like, that was a sick, like, I have multiple bucks in my office, but I go out in the garage sometimes and I take it off the hook and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And it's it's a 123. But
yeah,
I thought about when we shot it. That was 2020.
2020.
Yeah, I shot that buck in 2020, and I remember how we did it. And that was our like first or second weekend there, and we shot that buck. And we're like, dude,
it was the 13th. I'm pretty sure
we got this thing figured out on pup. I remember that, and that deer means a ton to me, like a lot. And I had it in my office on my desk for a while until I started piling up other crap. But
yeah,
it makes me think about what we've done and the places we've been, and it makes me want to load up and just head to a piece of public and be like, hey, you see something, anything with horns, anything nice, anything that makes you go, ooh, sling.
See, that's going to have to be an out-of-state thing. And I know the people that's listening to this that's not from Oklahoma is like, stay away.
People do it to Oklahoma. We do not accept you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, that's why I want that lease in Oklahoma. That way I can pass bigger bucks on public in Oklahoma. But damn it, I'm sorry if there's any Kansas folk listening. I paid my dues in 2022 2022. So this next buck is going to be over $1,000 deer. So I'm just saying I'm not eating that tag soup because that's going to be a very expensive tag soup.
And I get it too. Like, if someone was to come as a non-resident to Oklahoma and they're like, hey, that's a really nice buck that would make me happy, and they shoot a 60 incher or whatever, I'd be like, okay, cool. It wouldn't upset me. I mean, I understand how people are like, oh, don't come here and shoot our small bucks. Well, the reality is not very many people are successful with a bow anyways. So when someone shoots a buck, it's not a big deal. Like, you're not messing up the herd dynamics.